Yeah, not bad.
So what are you doing?
We got to get all the leaves up and get another coat out here. We're opening on the 20th. We're getting ready to go.
What happens if you can't get the leaves out of all those frozen?
Well, then we put more water on top, and then it becomes like a paperweight. You'll look at them all year. Yeah, under the ice. They're frozen like a fossil. Yeah.
Cool.
So hopefully we can get them up.
They brought more cows.
Can we go that way? I don't know if that's a tour or... Everything is a tour.
Hey, there's that baby.
Yeah. And she's backing it up. Look. Pet me more, pet me more.
I don't know which one's the mother though.
It's the Taliaferro Coal Shop. I don't think it's open though. I like this carrots. Oh, maybe.
Oh, my little grocery shop.
It's a flower garden. It's not a kitchen garden. Well, there might be some salads.
What's that? Looks like a cabbage or leaf green or something.
It looks like they're replanting.
Yeah, it looks like they're replanting, but
It would have been their little kitchen / flower.
Garden, yeah.
I think that might have been the kitchen. The one right there, the house right there.
Not made of brick though, and most people wouldn't have a wood kitchen. The risk of fire.
They did back then.
They had
They didn't.
That wasn't such a smart idea.
Smart idea, yes. Stop. I think my camera's messed up.
Oh, God, I'm really looking at that.
Literally. Some rich person's
But I might have to give it to you before Christmas because you don't have a camera anymore.
Action camera. Here's the.
Look, this is a rental property.
They had rentals. Actually, I am so surprised.
And her second husband, is that the George Washington who married Martha Curtis? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. The Curtis.
Oh, whoa!
So George Washington and his future bride.
Rented this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all those shells. Wow, it seems like even the presidents were rentals.
They always rent it.
Yeah, I guess you could say the country
They re-
is built on where
They
we're
rented
going.
that building.
Good finish.
Let's
Do
go
you want to go this way?
No, those are pins. What is that way?
More emasculants and stuff?
I want to have a strolling. You know the main stuff.
What do y'all think of Williamsburg?
I like it. If you're a history lover, this is a place for you.
Also, I wish DC were set up like this. These people know what they're doing.
JJ, you can take your mask off for a little bit, baby. Nobody's close.
I mean, compared to this place, how well run it is and how
Recirculation
realistically it's all
fresh
set up. Well, people just didn't know anything about what they were doing when they
So what do we
set
know
that
about
up.
this church?
The plaque is on the front.
It's the first church in Williamsburg,
Yes, it is.
the Burton Parish Church.
Hello, hello.
And it's still used for worship.
It is still used for services.
You know what that brick is right there? That step? That's how they used to get in the carriage.
Yes,
See, they
the
come
carriage
out.
pulled up.
Oh, could we catch a carrot or is that extra?
It's like $100.
Ugh.
To see how high the carriages are?
Yeah, I don't want to catch no carrots.
You'd have to get
$100.
that one too.
I'm not doing $100 carrot. No, thank you. And is that a person?
No, it's
No, it is.
4-person ride.
Oh,
So it's for all kids, but it's 50 each. There will be other carriage rides at other times. Uh-huh.
even though I saved this $50, but
Realistic cobblestone.
Did you hear, JJ, what she said? Did you hear her from the garden? She said there were no trees.
What's cobblestone?
You'll be coming in the front door. If you are a guest in this house, you might be ushered into the parlor to kind of wait for Mrs. Whit or Mr. Whit to greet you, depending on what we bring you here. It's just a gathering. You might be playing games. You see a game table under the mirror. You see a tea table in the corner with a round top. There's a harpsichord and a number of activities. But right now, the room is put away. Furniture around the edges of the room. Bring it up when you need it. Push it back when you finish. No one pays the decorator. Now, if you came to dinner here, you would sit up to that table and talk about things of science if you were with that table.
Ooh.
He belonged to you. Like science?
I want to be at that
Animals
table.
and the flowers and the skies and the weather and tides, anything. He was a very, very fine scientist and very interesting.
I want to be at
But his expertise was law. He was the best lawyer, and people would come to him just to take advantage of his knowledge. Mr. Jefferson was 17 when he came here to study with Mr. Whit. And he lived in town, but he came to Mr. Whit was his mentor for all of his
what type of stove do you,
I'm sorry?
the chimney,
Yes,
is that a
they
stove?
burned coal, and that's a kind of a coal grate.
Okay.
They would keep it all together. Not everybody burned coal. Most of us are burning wood.
Look at the study.
I beg your pardon? Oh, I'm sorry. Now, there are 6 glasses and 6 bottles of wine, so that tells you a little bit about the conversation.
It probably turned very lively.
Well, when you come here, all of these prints on the wall are to stimulate conversation. If you come here to a dinner party and don't talk, you're probably not going to be invited again.
All right.
It's a day of education. How would it sound? Yeah, you can see when we don't know what it is, we just follow the lines of latitude. You have a question?
I like this wallpaper.
It's pretty, JJ. A lot of time to take it. Do you like the green?
Green is the color green is to stimulate.
Yeah, it is, and it's also easy on the eyes,
Mhm.
but it's very much a dining room color.
I see the pipe.
I would love the conversation in here and
Uh-huh.
talk about science.
Yes. Or politics,
Anything.
or any number of things.
And he's a man who he writes, he does all these fine things,
Mhm.
but he always stands in the background unless his students take the glory.
So they would sit and
Very humble man.
smoke
Oh, yes.
Smoke and drink
and drink and
all
talk.
day, but
Yes.
Right.
he's
All
not
those
kept
smart,
from
all those
school.
smart
And you
things.
see, this is the desk she works at to assign tasks, and sometimes she would need to rest in the afternoon. In the summer, you might sleep down here because it's so hot upstairs when the other 3 bedrooms are. Are y'all from Virginia?
She originally is.
Yes, I'm originally here.
That corner cabinet was made in Norfolk, Virginia in the 1730s.
You know, I was
One of the
taking
rare
note.
pieces
I
that
was
we
taking
have.
note of that. And you know, when I grew up, I saw a lot of those cabinets. You know, I grew up around Roanoke, Lynchburg, Charlotte. So we kind of grew. I see seeing those cabinets. Now the question is that that design, that triangular spacing, was it unique to the way houses were designed, so they could tuck it?
In the 18th century, it was a development in style, but that corner cabinet been around for a century.
Okay.
Now over here, we got some very interesting scientific instruments to see. Mr. Witt taught launched his students in this office study, and he also had his scientific equipment.
Oh, look at the car.
Oh, I love that closet.
Cabinets with the great folders are full of his books.
Hmm.
And are the big close to protect them?
That's exactly right.
Magnifying glass, JJ.
Are there any copies?
Well, at the law school, anyone can get into the law school and see the collection of Mr. Witt's books. It's
And the
600
shelves.
books.
Ooh.
And I love the window seat, so you just, especially in this library environment, because you just kind of can sit down and
Yes,
read a
it's a
book.
very comfortable house,
Yes.
isn't it?
He was definitely a scholar.
Yes, he was.
Absolutely. He could read and write and speak Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. And he was learning all of his life.
Are there any books about Lydia?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Good day to you.
Good day. You say good day, not hello. Say
Yes,
good
you're
day.
welcome to walk about the grounds of the Witt House if you would like.
Mhm.
Definitely want to check out the chickens over there, where the netting is. They're
Oh,
friendly, they like people.
were these connected to the Woods House?
Yes, they are. They are what we call outbuildings. They're
Right.
reconstructed on the original foundations. As you probably learned while you were in the house or outside, the Witts had 15 enslaved. So they're pretty much living where they work. The
Okay.
kitchen, laundry, stables, to support the house.
Okay, I see the pigeon houses.
Yes, for the delicacy squab. They'd love that on their dinner plate.
They did that in Louisiana
The
also.
little 4-week-old pigeons.
They created the pigeon houses for wealth in Louisiana.
Yes.
If you had a pigeon house, you
And
were
that's exactly what
genteel.
they were doing here,
Yes.
And they also decided, why don't we have a trim entree item? So in
Mhm.
4 weeks they're plucked out, and I can't even imagine. It's like
You know,
one,
they ate
it's a-
them too, but it was the
Well,
number
it
of
was the
pigeon
whole
houses
idea.
goes out.
Yes, the whole
We're
idea that
serving
you could.
squab.
Yep,
I mean, it's like
yes.
eating a buffalo wing, probably.
Yes,
I mean,
you know.
Not much meat on that thing, but yeah, absolutely.
But when you saw one, you realized that
How exquisite.
how exquisite this gentry was.
But you see, when I looked at pictures before they're cooked,
I wouldn't want to eat
it
one.
looks like a bird that fell out of a nest.
Huh.
He doesn't have a lot of feathers.
Yeah.
Oh, not real appetizing for me.
So these are the kitchen. This is the
This
kitchen.
is the kitchen, and then Lydia and her family, she was the cook, lived in this little room here. You can kind of get an idea. The laundry is here. Fanny and her family lived. You can look on the left side of the building. We normally have a trade stock. The Coopers, who do barrels and buckets, but they're closed on Monday. So they're set up there. But we definitely have some chickens you might want to
So
check
they're
out.
open tomorrow.
Yes, yes they are.
I'll have to remember that.
Oh, you're here tomorrow then?
Yes.
Oh, yes, swing on by. And what you can do tomorrow, you can just walk right through the grounds. You don't have to, queue up to go inside the house. You can go right through.
We're
Okay.
doing this 3 days, so.
I'm sorry?
A lot of money in the building.
Yeah, she can look
Tomorrow,
into the kitchen.
not today, tomorrow.
Yeah, in the
JK.
cooper, where they're doing buckets and barrels. But you guys have got a good feel for what it's.
Most of the time we try to focus on, I mean, we enjoy history, period.
Oh, yes.
But we try to focus on the relevance of,
Totally.
you know,
And if I can answer any questions in that regard, but
She said there was a book about Lydia.
did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, did she share with you Lydia Brodno and her story? I mean, it's quite amazing.
Yes. She shared some of it. She started as a slave, I'll abbreviate,